fried potatoes, red ripe tomatoes. I ain't never satisfied. I want the frim sauce, that also fed. Chef Fi-Fi on the side.
Hi, Robert's Mostyum Cooking Show is on the air on Mountain Television Network. Today we have Executive Chef Michael Foreman from Bistro Roca and Gideon Ridge in Blowing Rock. Welcome, Michael.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, tell us about what you're going to cook for us today.
Well, we're going to start you off today. Every Friday at Bistro Roca, we do what's called Fish Taco Friday. We use the freshest fish we can find. Some ingredients that we can find laying around out in our gardens or local growers can bring in for us. So today we're going to use some North Carolina trout, nice red variety here, stillhead variety. So what we're going to do is season that up nice with some salt and pepper, sear that. We're going to make a slaw of Napa cabbage, radicchio, some Granny Smith apple.
How exciting.
A little rice wine vinegar and olive oil. And then a nice little salsa for it with some fresh sweet corn, some local tomatoes, a little lime, poblano chili, and kind of show you how we present that at lunch on Fridays at Bistro Roca. Well, we're going to start off with our salsa. The trout's not going to take very long.
Okay.
So we'll do our slaw first and then move into our salsa. So what we want to do is kind of get our bowl over here.
All right.
Now what we have here today is, this is Napa cabbage, which you can find in pretty much any local grocery store. We've kind of eliminated a couple steps by trimming this up a little bit.
Yes.
So what we're going to do here, we want to cut the core off, take the core out, take the individual leaves, and then we just want to do a nice little chiffonade of this cabbage.
Being thin strips.
Now,
French term.
Yeah, traditionally doing a chiffonade with basil, we would roll it so that we don't bruise the basil. The Napa cabbage, a little more resilient. We don't have to worry about that as much.
Gotcha.
Oh, you have the taxi.
Oh yeah, the prep taxi from the Country Gourmet.
Never used one.
You love it already, I can tell.
Oh my gosh.
Rather than the side of the knife.
Yes.
Or your hands.
Or your hands.
It's lovely to use.
Okay, so this is our Napa cabbage here.
Radicchio.
Radicchio lettuce.
Yes.
Going to take that. Now, as we were talking about with the Napa, we would want to core it here. So
yes.
just simply V-ing out the core.
Core out. Mm-hmm.
And then what we're going to do with this, just laying it down. Once again, nice julienne or a chiffonade of the radicchio.
Oh, yeah. Adds such a beautiful addition to any salad.
It's a nice bitter green. It's great for grilling, great in a salad for coloring. Mm-hmm. So we're going to add that in here. Every chef's trick, under the table. And then
remember, we have this dude.
We have the taxi. All right, and our last selection here, this is a Hendersonville Granny Smith apple from Hendersonville, North Carolina.
Interesting.
We kind of pride ourselves. We try to buy as much local and or state-based product as possible here.
Yes.
We grow a lot of our own herbs. Very important. So once again, nice little julienne here of the Granny Smith apple.
Mm-hmm. That Granny Smith adds such a tart flavor to it.
Exactly. So we're playing bitter against tart here with the radicchio and all of that.
I'm going to set this over here so you remember to use it. It is such a great tool.
Going to beat me up on that all day.
No, just like to promote the Country Gourmet.
Well, I don't blame you. All right, and then this is a little bit of the Vietnamese mint here.
Oh, yeah.
Really nice, pungent flavor.
Oh, wow.
A little verbena-esque in its sense.
Yes.
So a nice little julienne of that here.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and then...
Yes, try it. Go ahead, try it. You'll like it.
Oh my gosh.
I think he's sold.
Got to get one of those for the restaurant.
The prep taxi.
All right.
From the Country Gourmet.
So we have that, little fresh cracked pepper. Really just wanting some more natural flavors here.
Yes.
A little fresh cracked Mediterranean sea salt.
Ah, you like the sea salt.
I love the sea salt.
I really like that.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, and what we have here is just a basic rice wine vinegar. So we want to add about 2 tablespoons of the rice wine vinegar. That's going to marinate it nicely. That's going to start breaking down the natural sugars in the apple, bring up the bitterness in the radicchio lettuce.
Interesting.
And then this is just an extra virgin olive oil. So we're going to add, a nice 2 tablespoons of the extra virgin.
Oh, yeah.
And our final item here is going to be, this is a zester.
Lime zest.
Microplane.
How exciting.
So we want to shoot a little bit of lime zest in there.
Oh, yeah.
Just to bring up some natural flavors.
Oh, you can get the microplane at the Country Gourmet also.
You can.
Oh,
and one of the best tools you can ever invest in
very much
is
so.
the microplane.
Yes.
All right, so this is our slaw. What we're going to do is just kind of let this sit as is. We don't really want to mess with it very much. We want to let the vinegar do its work before we toss that.
The lime juice
is
just giving me a really lovely.
That mint, that lime combination, phenomenal. phenomenal. The rice wine vinegar, slight sweetness, really brings up a lot of flavor.
Yum.
The Country Gourmet of Fosco is the place to find wonderful gifts and finest cookware. Dishes, silverware, candles, clocks, and many surprises. Even those hard-to-find items that you can't get anywhere else. Gifts for him, gifts for her, gifts for anyone who enjoys special things. For more than 30 years, the Country Gourmet has been a must-see stop in the high country, so don't miss it. Visit the Country Gourmet weekdays 10 to 5 and Sundays noon to 5. The Country Gourmet of Fosco, where kitchens meet creativity.
Gadabouts, full service catering, you do it all, don't you?
We can do anything. If we want to go simple, we can start with our fabulous hickory smoked barbecue that we cook ourselves 8 to 10 hours. Or we can go to something elegant as grilled lobster tails, filet mignon.
Ooh.
We have our own linens, china. We can provide tables, everything you need. We try to find out what someone's looking for, and we tailor a menu to that.
So it's a custom arranged experience.
Yes, sir. Have food, we'll travel.
What if, sometime down the road, you need nursing home care? What would you do? The answer is just down the road. Brookside Rehabilitation and Care is Yancey County's only licensed skilled nursing facility. Whether you need long-term nursing care, short-term rehabilitation, or simply a comfortable place to live and be cared for by a competent and loving staff, Brookside has all you need to help you get better. 310 Pensacola in Burnsville. Family and friends, serving family and friends.
Hi, welcome back to Robert's Mostyum Cooking Show. Today we have Chef Michael Foreman and Chef de Cuisine, Jay Nolan. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for being with us. We're going to do the trout now.
Yeah, we've got the Sunburst trout
All right.
from Sunburst Farms.
I got olive oil in here.
Great.
All right.
It's in Canton, North Carolina. Elder gentleman does a phenomenal job. Did all of his training to learn about this varietal of trout in France, where this technology first began. So as you can see, we have a nice pink skin or pink meat on this trout. It's a steelhead varietal of trout.
And notice the way he removed the skin. What a great technique.
Okay. Now this one has already been pin boned out, so what we want to do is take the skin off and then cut it into kind of the bite-sized pieces that would fit across our flour, or corn tortillas, excuse me. Then we're just going to basically sear this utilizing the natural flavors. We've got the saute pan heating up nicely. That is great.
Awesome.
That's great. Okay, so a little pepper on there and a little dash of salt onto
like
that.
that sea salt.
I love sea salt. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take our pieces, carefully laying them into the pan. What we want to do is kind of start and move them around to ensure that they're not going to stick there.
Oh, yeah.
Got the pieces coming in. So we're going to make, we serve the tacos via however many you would order. Individual, you can buy as many as you like. You know, you come in hungry and you want 15 tacos,
Yes.
you can buy 15 tacos.
Gotcha.
So we're going to bring these in. We're going to do 3 today for the demo. Got a couple pieces stuck there.
Yep, I
so as
see
you can see, we got nice, nice little cross-cut steaks here.
Oh, yeah. Very nice.
All right. So as these are cooking, we just want to get a nice sear. As you can see, we're getting the discoloration coming through. Now,
Yes,
I personally like my my fish medium rare, but you know, traditionally in the restaurant business, we try to accommodate any request.
That's pretty.
So we want to flip these pieces over. And
Yes.
the worst spatula in the world for this.
Ah, it works though.
Getting the nice golden brown, as you
Yes.
can see. You know, maintaining the integrity of the fish is the most important thing. We're making all of your product identifiable.
Yes.
This is ready to go, so we're going to turn off our heat here.
Okay.
Let those start preparing. And what we have here are 3 corn tortillas that we've baked previous to doing the plating here. Get that nice steaming going in on them. So we simply just do our presentation on the platter, like so. The 3
right.
tacos. We want to serve these open face. We want, we want people to see the components of what they're getting here. So we start off the tacos.
Oh, yeah.
A couple pieces of fish here.
Boy.
Each taco, like so.
You're going to want to go to Bistro Roca.
Fish taco
Yummy.
Fridays. That's the best.
Fish Taco Fridays. Yeah. Have you got a website?
We do. It's www.bistroroca.com, and it is being updated right now. And then also Gideon Ridge Inn's website is www.gideonridge.com. And you can see what rooms are available, or if our restaurant's available.
Yes.
We've got our Sunburst trout, and we have our slaw. Remember earlier we didn't toss that slaw because we wanted the
Right.
vinegar to break down the sugars.
Oh, yes.
So a little toss here. We want to present that over the top of our trout, right in the center. Nice little presentation.
Really makes that nice color, doesn't it?
Brings up the color in that fish. Brings up the tortillas there, like so. So we've got our slaw down there, and then back to our salsa we made earlier.
Has the area's best selection of beer and wine. The Skyline Cavern Tavern is a complete restaurant featuring great food, thick juicy steaks, seafood, vegetarian fare, and mixed drinks. We're located close to home at milepost 331 on the Blue Ridge Parkway in the junctions of 226 and 226A.
Welcome back to Robert's Mostyum Cooking Show. We have Bistro Roca, Chef Michael Foreman, and Chef de Cuisine, Jay. Let's tell us what we're going to do next.
All right. Now what we did was we started off with the tacos today. So we're moving on to what a nice salad you could have at lunch, or maybe a starter for your dinner, for your evening meal there.
Yes.
We have some of Charlotte's greenhouse in Valley Crucis, her virgin baby arugula, all organic.
Love arugula.
We've got some fresh Georgia peaches here.
Awesome.
Little Florida orange, navel orange here. This is goat cheese from Ripshin Dairy Farms in Lenoir, North Carolina. She just got licensed as a dairy farmer.
Awesome.
This is Edisto Bay, South Carolina shrimp that we marinated last night. A little fresh basil in there, a little lemon rind, extra virgin olive oil, sea salt, and cracked black pepper. And we've got a little prosciutto di Parma here. And then we're going to serve this today by drizzling it with a vinaigrette made of truffle vinegar, the juice of the oranges, the zest of the oranges, a little balsamic vinegar, and some fresh oregano from our gardens at Bistro Roca.
How exciting. Arugula, I love the pepper taste.
Yes. So what we're going to do to start here, I'm going to have Jay start with the shrimp and the prosciutto.
All right.
We take a sheet of prosciutto here, and we fold it in half. You can go to, Joe's Italian Kitchen does prosciutto ham. You can get that sliced there. So you take the sheet, fold it in half like so.
I love Joe.
Joe's an interesting character. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
So we're going to wrap the shrimp in the prosciutto here. And then once they're wrapped, we're going to actually sear these in a little olive oil to present around the salad. Now, if you would, and take this Georgia peach, we need about 5 wedges here.
Okay.
So, you just give me some olive oil, and then the vinaigrette. Dijon mustard is used in vinegars a lot. So what we're going to do here for this vinaigrette, we want this to be nice and light. So we're going to do about a tablespoon of the dark balsamic.
Oh, yeah.
And then we're going to, truffle oil, A, very expensive, B, also very pungent. So we don't want to make this where it overpowers the handmade goat cheese or the delicate flavors of the arugula. So it's, traditionally a vinaigrette would be a 2-to-1 ratio, 2 parts oil to 1 part vinegar.
Yes.
We're going to go about a 1-to-1 here and kind of use the orange juice as our binder. What we want to do, get started while we talk about this a little bit.
Yes.
We've got our prosciutto wrapped shrimp here. We've got our saute pan. We've got a nice smoking going on there.
I see that.
Now, using the olive oil too, you get a little bit higher smoke rate. So we can turn that down.
Okay, I got it.
About half
down.
speed.
All right.
And then what we want to do here is place our prosciutto wrapped, marinated Edisto Bay, South Carolina shrimp here.
Edisto Bay.
Edisto
Jay
Bay.
did a fabulous job of wrapping these.
Those are absolutely gorgeous.
Yes.
Little individual pockets here.
Yes.
So we want to put those there. Start the searing process. As we were talking about truffles, found mainly in Portland and Washington State in the United States. And then in France, the farmers would go out and utilize their pigs to find the truffles, but they found that the pigs got addicted to the truffles, so they started eating a lot of the product. So they used dogs mainly in the North American truffle farms, well, not a farm, it's wild harvest.
Yes.
So what we're going to do here, we're going to take some of Charlotte's arugula here.
Oh, that peppery flavor of arugula.
Absolutely gorgeous. One nice
plating
little
it up already.
bit of it here. Oh yeah,
yeah.
'cause this is going to happen real quick.
Yeah, this is really getting ready.
We're going to take some of these Georgia peaches.
Oh, yummy.
Present those around now in the
from
restaurant
Georgia.
business. So everything they teach you in culinary school, you got to make sure your peaches are all going the right way. It's all about presentation, whether you're at home.
Yes.
So you can see we got some nice crispy caramelization.